right, and of course, our next match is going to be Aydan Cole in his returning match. Aydan Cole obviously suffered a horrible injury off that unsafe El Dragon at Battle on Star Mountain. Obviously, you guys know why I'm winning. Of course, Aydan Cole.
So, yeah, lucky guess.
Lucky guess.
Anyways,
Yeah.
of course, everybody knows I don't like Aydan, and I hate that he's back. But the fact of the matter is, he hasn't wrestled since September 10th. He might be a veteran for a long time, but just losing a week of ring and conditioning is gonna mess him up.
Yeah.
So I mean this as the whole, utmost respect. I don't think he's gonna take this, especially someone in Gino Rivera, who's gone against the likes of Keith Lee, Darby Allin, carrying across. Gino Rivera is a veteran. So Aydan, yes, we don't have a good relationship, but I'm just saying, you're not gonna win this match. Gino's gonna take it.
I want to second that there with XIX. I believe Gino Rivera is a pitbull, like how he mentions, the Puerto Rican pitbull. He is fearless. Every time he's steps in the ring, the people, either they love him or they hate him. And honestly, it's just something that's going to bring Gino, and it's going to bring Aydan Cole to another level. I think this match is literally going to explode. It's literally I think the epitome of Big Bang. The whole reason why the Big Bang is two titans of the ring basically kind of collide to each other and create such raw, pure strength, emotion in that ring. I know you guys are divided in this. Aydan,
y'all keep underestimating Aydan, man. Aydan has the experience in that ring, just like Gino. It's gonna be. Aydan's gonna walk.
Bro, he hasn't wrestled since
It doesn't matter.
10th,
It doesn't matter. No matter how much time.
Get over it.
No,
He's not gonna win.
It doesn't matter.
He's
He's winning the match. I'm telling you this now.
yeah. The one thing I do will agree with Nate on that is that he was stripped of the belt. So I am a big believer that he is still a champion just because of the fact that he never lost it in a match.
See,
that's just my opinion. Of course, I do also respect the current champion, Skybird, and but nonetheless, like I mentioned, losing the belt in the ring is different than being stripped from it. So
See,
Aydan has
some sort of a brain.
I mean, he has something to prove still at the end of the day, but it's going to be a match that, I mean, it's going to be one for the books, and it definitely.
I agree, but once again, I may say this with the utmost respect. I don't like Aydan, yes, but I can say this as if I never knew the guy, and I knew that he wrestled for however long he's wrestled. He hasn't wrestled since September 10th, Battle on Star Mountain. The ring conditions aren't there. He's not going to be able to have that awareness like he did 3-4 months ago.
Let's just go to the next.
All right, so make sure you guys go tune in. And make sure you guys get your tickets for January 6th so you guys can see the Puerto Rican Pitbull go against the heel with fan appeal, Mr. Aydan Cole himself. You guys don't want to miss that one.
And we're back. Of course, our fourth match of that night is going to be Mask versus Title. Tiger Man Jr. versus the Bastard Marty Snow.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, the Bastard Marty Snow himself, the glorious Bastard, going against a dynasty, the Dead Tigre, and that's something that's going to be huge because it's not just the title itself that matters. Here in this, it's also the mask, and that's also all the tradition that holds the mask of Tiger Man Jr.
So, with that being said, I feel like Marty's going to win the match. I feel like he's going to rip the mask off of Tiger Man. I did used to hate Marty, but he quickly grew on me. Yeah, I really think he's one of the top wrestlers in this promotion.
From back piggyback, what you just said, Marty Snow is to me also one of El Paso's, and if you want to include also some of Ciudad Juarez in there because of the fact that in La Frontera here, I mean, he has been wrestling in every promotion, main events, beating everybody, including Mini Aviso Negro, like how he likes to mention, carrying the whole Delgado promotion on his back. Whatever he has, he really revamped the whole title, he created a new one. From there, he's been going off to Vegas, representing the promotion out there, and as well representing El Paso and Juarez. So I do believe Marty Snow is going to have a huge advantage in this match just because of his experience. But I do also believe that Tiger Man Jr. is coming in with something that you've seen in the last shows. You've seen the people react to him. You guys have seen him throwing beers and everything, So that's something that momentum, I like to call, is something that's going to be very hard to stop. But Marty Snow, nonetheless, like I mentioned, has taken down Titans. And Mini Aviso Negro is a huge titan, even though from his size, from facing people or Cobarde and, going against the Dragon, the Fatal 4-Way, including Cosmo, right? But nonetheless, I do think this match is going to have to be seen to see who's going to go on top. I have no idea right now. I'm completely 50-50. When it comes to a mask being defended, Tiger Man Jr. is going to probably go all out. That's all I know.
As for me, I have to say, this feud has been brewing since Wild and Free when Marty got that initial win. And then it started again when Marty decided to ask Tiger Man Jr. to see if he wanted to join Glorious Bastards. Tiger said no. And it's been going back and forth. Of course, at Nagala Promotions, at the judging arena for their show, Marty defeated Tiger Man Jr. again. Marty Snow is 2-0 on Tiger Man Jr. One thing I'm gonna say is that, and you being a lucha fan, I'm learning about lucha. The mask is a luchador soul. So I believe that that's just enough motive for Tiger Man Jr. to keep his mask on and for him to become the new All-Star champion.
What do you think about that?
I think he brings up a good point, but as you mentioned, Marty is 2-0 on Tiger Man. He has Tiger Man's number. So it is highly probable that Marty does win it and takes that mask off of Tiger Man.
Yeah, so the stipulation, of course, that we've had going into this match before that was that Tiger Man can't touch Marty, which has not been done yet. That's not, he doesn't have a shot, title shot. From there, of course, the second stipulation is the Masters' title here. I do believe whatever happens after this match, though, it's going to be a big stepping stone either for Tiger Man Jr. or for Marty Snow, because not only if Marty Snow wins and takes Tiger Man's mask, that's just going to put him in the whole different other level that when people come here and wrestle him, they're going to have to bring more to the table. Vice versa, too, if Tiger Man strips Marty Snow, that's just going to make Tiger Man something that, with the momentum he's gaining, El Paso hasn't seen probably in a while either. So it's going to be what I like to call him the Keith Lee of El Paso sometimes backstage. He's just a huge kid, so I know he's going to bring it to the table, guys. But nonetheless, like I mentioned, you guys make sure you guys tune in to our YouTube channel. Catch up with all the episodes before the Big Bang on January 6th. You can subscribe. We have over 20 episodes, other highlights you guys can go ahead and watch. Also, training videos from our academy. So go ahead and tune in. And with our fifth match to break down here on Before the Big Bang, basically we have our triple threat tag team match. Basically this tornado tag team match is going to feature Los Angeles Rebeldes, basically the Delgado Promotions tag team champions. It's also going to feature our PWL tag team champions, the Fat and the Furious, and it's also featuring the 915-656 tag team champions, the Hate Brothers. This is basically whoever comes out on top is the best in the region.
Honestly, the Hate Brothers, I feel like they're honestly the best team in this match. With that being said, of course, I'm picking the Hate Brothers to win. I feel like you said, they're the best tag team in this match. They have the most experience out of any of them. It's good.
That's a pretty bold words because the Hate Brothers are up there with what I was thinking, but considering the lucha style they have going against the Angeles Rebeldes, I like to think the technicality that Los Angeles Rebeldes have right now, they're also probably might be matching each other, but it's always like a heel versus the baby face, los técnicos versus los duros. And I have Los Angeles Rebeldes just because of that. That's something that luchadores have in them. When they go against the heel, they can just dig it in. But I'm pretty sure the Fat and the Furious, they wrestled both teams and they beat both of them. So that's something that you have to keep in mind.
Now for me, I just want to say that this is honestly probably the match I'm most excited for. I have no idea what to expect. We've seen Angeles Rebeldes and Hate Brothers face off against each other all the time in Delgado.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we get the Arizona-based Fat and the Furious PWL Tag Team Champions in the match as well. And that's who I'm picking. The Fat and the Furious, I believe the team who's recently won their own set of tag team belts is going to take in this crazy, cracked out triple threat match.
Yeah, if anybody has more of a hybrid style, well-rounded, I would like to say it is the Fat and the Furious. They have the strong style that Chubby brings in, also with the
power with
classic pro wrestling, and it's basically what it is. But then we got Turbo Reyes coming in with, and also all the lucha moves that he can pull off, facing up against the Dragon before and others alike. So, and even Hammerstone, so I know he has a lot to bring to the table. Going to the other side of the table, which we have the Hate Brothers and Los Angeles Rebeldes, purely lucha libre, both teams straight out of Juarez. You know, their pride and joy right now is the tag team division of Juarez and here in El Paso, Texas. So
Eight brothers are the 915-656.
yeah, exactly. So out of all the promotions that we have here, you know, the best. That's why I think this match, whoever comes out on top, is going to prove that who is the best in El Paso, like you mentioned. But also, it's going to go beyond that because they're coming from Arizona, and they're bringing different styles that it's just going to be the title of our event, you know, Big Bang. It's gonna be enormous.
Big Bang.
Yeah, biggest match. Definitely one to look for. That is gonna be right before a co-main event. That should be right before a co-main event. You know, that's gonna be something that's gonna be towards the end of the show. Any other thoughts here on this team here today? That you're okay?
Yeah.
I know you're excited. You're not
So
choking.
excited, he's choking, but
He's choking on the excitement.
Yeah,
3 different championship teams. It's gonna be
A lot of belts in the ring, so it's gonna be awesome.
Getting into our final matches of the night. Next up, we got the PWL World Title match between Norin